Amsterdam is one of the best capital cities in Europe. I've been here over 25 times and still love coming here each time. There's so many things to do here, and strolling through the city with its canals, bikes, and restaurants is truly an exhilarating experience. But you also need to be careful not to get hit by the many bikes and trams which run through the city. This is truly an international city, and you can hear many different languages spoken in the city, in addition to Dutch and English, which is widely spoken by most of the population. Welcome to Amsterdam, the capital of the Netherlands.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I just arrived in one of my favorite cities in Europe, Amsterdam. I've been here probably around 20 times, and I still love coming here every single time. There's so much stuff to see, so much stuff to do. So I'm looking forward to showing you some of the sights of the city in today's video. Thank you very much for watching the channel, and let's go exploring the city of Amsterdam. So we're coming up to the central station, which is the central part of Amsterdam. It's really busy, really colorful. You'll see over here, very beautiful as well, with the beautiful canals all over the place. People just arriving from different destinations, carrying their suitcases. And there's a lot of stuff around here, a lot of really cool architecture. And the trick with doing this is you do not want to get hit by a bus, which almost happened to me. So we're coming up here, there's mass chaos. You got to be a little careful walking here. There's a lot of sometimes pickpockets and stuff that are looking out for people like me and tourists that are just walking around. Yeah, the city is just so vibrant. There's so much stuff going on here. People from all different walks of life, cultures, languages. Obviously they speak Dutch here, but you hear a lot of Arabic, a lot of other maybe Middle Eastern languages, Farsi, obviously other languages from Europe as well, German, French, Italian. So this is coming up on the central station. And it's crazy, always crazy busy when you come in here with different trains, buses, trams, going to all different parts of the city. So we're coming up on the main street here in Amsterdam. This hotel right in front of me, which I'm going to show you, I've actually stayed before in the past. It's called the Victoria Hotel. It's really nice and actually pretty expensive as well. But again, Amsterdam is a pretty expensive city as well when it comes to European cities to visit. So we're walking up here again towards the Dam Square, which is another famous area, and you can see this is going to be packed with tourists, people carrying their bags like right in front of me. So yeah, we're going to be walking up here. Wow, it's really packed. You can see there's a bunch of tourist places. There's a McDonald's up ahead. There's Burger King. There's some French fry places. So I'll show you some of the fry places which are really good. You eat the fries with mayonnaise. I'm going to show you here a little bit of the chaos with all the crowds. So we're going to keep walking, make it through the crowds. Oh, sorry. So a lot of tourist shops, as I said, you can exchange money here. There's change places. There's actually a famous smoking establishment called the Bulldog coming up, which you can, I guess you can smoke marijuana which is legal here in Amsterdam, and it's right up here with the sign, the Bulldog. So you'll see people you'll see people sometimes stumbling out. Actually, that's the Bulldog store. That's the Bulldog store. It's not the actual Bulldog coffee shop. I thought they had a new one there, but they don't. So I'm gonna actually go though, walk by one of the Bulldog cafes so that you can see it. Here's one of the trams. Here's one of the trams up there on the left. It's fairly car-free in here. Parking is very expensive to have a car here, so a lot of people take public transportation. It's also a city of bikes. So yeah, you can see a bunch of people riding bikes around here. And up here is a famous cheese shop. They have Gouda cheese and all of that you can see. And there's a lady actually doing a sample of cheese making over there. So we're continuing over towards Dam Square. And this is one of the famous French fry places. It's called Vlamsi's Frites. You can see everybody out here eating fries, and they're really good. You eat them with mayonnaise. So I'm gonna get some fries actually a little bit later. When I get them, I usually get them with mayonnaise, and I get it with garlic mayonnaise as well. I think they're like maybe €4 or so for a medium or large fries. And then here's a old Amsterdam cheese store with different cheeses. And then of course they have the quintessential casino right here. But I'm not going to go into that. Yeah, it's just always amazing to me how busy and packed. It's a Monday here in Amsterdam. I don't know, but it is around 4 o'clock, so it's getting closer to rush hour. You can see a really pretty walkway here for shopping. I actually haven't been here before, but it smells like marijuana in here. It smells like marijuana a lot in the city because people are smoking a lot. So yeah, you'll notice here when you're walking on the streets, there's a lot of bikes, a lot of regular bikes, and women or men, but a lot I see women will be riding with a cart with their young children in it throughout the city. And now they're being replaced slowly by e-bikes or the electric bikes. But people still use the regular bikes as well. There's a big problem here with the bikes getting stolen. Obviously e-bikes would get stolen, but also regular bikes. So you want to make sure that you don't have a really nice regular bike because it can get stolen in here. And then here is the quintessential McDonald's that you need to have. And then up here is KFC. And this is a famous store, little shopping area, convenience place called Albert Heijn. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, so it's super picturesque here in the city. And you can see up here on the left, you have a Starbucks as well. You can see up here right above the flag of Amsterdam with the 3 X's. So you'll see that flag all over the city. Looks like there's the Swiss flag. And is that the French flag? That could be the French flag, I think. So I finally arrived at the famous Dam Square. Amsterdam, and it's a beautiful, beautiful open area where they have merchants. It looks like they have people selling food, hot dogs. There's birds. It's a really beautiful place. I've been here many times. And there's some really nice churches over here. Right there is the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. I've never actually been in there, but I hear it's pretty nice and interesting. And up here is one of the churches. And then this is another pedestrian area right here that is kind of parallel to one of the main streets. Welcome to Dam Square. So people feed the birds, the pigeons. Really beautiful open area. It's a big clock tower up there. And then a really nice church. Here's a hot dog vendor. And then you can see Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. So I'm getting an overwhelming smell of weed or marijuana. People just kind of smoke it in the coffee shops. They smoke it walking around. And so it's pretty prevalent here. Lots of action going on, lots of people around. Looks like a Harry Potter guy over there. They're putting birds on themselves and taking pictures with bird seed. So we're going to continue on the tour of the city. We're going to try to cross the street here without me getting hit. I've almost gotten hit a few times by a tram, by a bicycle. There's all the birds flying. Uh-oh. There they go. So there's people just hanging out in front of this statue. I'll have to look up what that statue is. I've seen it many times, but I never knew the name of it. Just a bunch of teenagers hanging out. Probably hanging out after going to school. And this is a typical fry shop, French fry shop. And they have other types of desserts, cakes, and donuts. Lots of stuff to eat. And over here is a smoke shop where you can buy different paraphernalia and items such as that. There's a shisha, hookah lounge right there, and then a bunch of burger places. That looks good. Nice big candy store. So the famous grasshopper again right over here. And now we're heading into more of the heart of Amsterdam, central Amsterdam. And there's a bunch of cool little eating establishments. There's a kebab corner. You can buy churros and fries. And they have some really good, I always get these when I come for quick snack. You have the waffles. Those are always really good to have when you just want a quick bite. So gonna be walking over into the canals area, and it gets a little more colorful as you walk more into it. Another French fry place. And then we're coming up on one of the canal areas. It's really colorful. And so you'll see this is one of the many canal areas with boats that do tours of the city of Amsterdam. It's super picturesque. And this is one with the outdoor eating establishments. And then I want to show you something over here. There are little hooks. I don't know if you can see right up here. There's a hook on top of the house because the houses are so narrow and the stairways are very narrow that they use those hooks to help move furniture into houses or move out of it because they can't get it through the stairwells because it's so narrow. And sometimes people live on, there's houseboats, not those type. Those are too small. But, oh, there's some loud birds over there. But people sometimes live in bigger houseboats that are along the waterway here. This is such an awesome city. We're coming up in the area called the Old Church area, and there's a really interesting thing right here. There's an open air urinal for the men. I'll show it to you. It's covered a little bit, but it's right out in the open. You can see right there, people wait in line, and then you just go to the bathroom right there without having to find a bathroom. This is the old church. It's a really colorful area. And then we're gonna continue walking. Here's another boat coming through the canal. So this is right in kind of the area of the red light district, and you can't film obviously in certain areas, so I'm not going to film, but it's very picturesque. And so another view of the old church. It's beautiful. I actually years ago I was here for work, and they actually rented out the church for a party for work, and that was really cool and interesting. So up here we have the famous Bulldog coffee shop where you can smoke, and some of them you can drink, some of them you can't. So I'm not sure, I don't remember which ones you can and which ones you can't, but yeah, colorful psychedelic walls right there. You can see. Look at this cool little car. It's tiny. It's about the width of a regular car, and it's called a Firo Estrema or something like that. I don't know what, I can't read the name, but it's tiny. Looks like can fit maybe 2 people in it, and I guess it's really good for parking here in Amsterdam, where parking's at a premium, with a beautiful view, of course, of the canal. I'm just gonna look inside it for a second. This is a super narrow alley. That has little shops. and then it leads to the main canal area. You don't want to urinate in public here. It's a €100 fine, so please use a urinal. And there's a urinal right over here, the public urinal. So I just got a fries with garlic mayo and with sweet chili sauce. It was awesome. They wouldn't let me film it, but it was really good. I think it was about €5. Thanks for watching today's quick video of the central part of Amsterdam. I always love coming to the city. It's always filled with a lot of really cool things to do. It's very crowded with people from different places and lots of good snacks and food to eat. So thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for more episodes on my next adventures. See you guys soon. Bye.